All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool, coming back to you live from the one and only Cue Ball Billiards here. Guys, we are in it for round number dose here, where Team Fire-Breathing Rubber Duckies is going up against Tap It or Smack It here. Welcome in, everyone. Get the live stream shared out. We're going to get this party started here in just a moment. The voice of Jacksonville Pool. All right. Welcome back in, everybody. Again, Tim Jones, voice of Jacksonville Pool here, ready to get this party started, guys. Stay tuned. Try to keep the volume up today a little bit and see if we can get through it. I'm trying with a new addition here that I should have been messing with originally, but I was afraid of it messing up some of the. So let me know how everything's sounding and make sure I'm coming through loud and clear for you guys. Mr. BB on the YouTube side, what is up, my brother? How you doing? There we go. I think it's working now. Actually, I see the mic volume's going all the way down whenever I stop talking. I actually might have it set up right from the get-go here. Got the one and only Miss Asnith, and baby Burgess has his own fan club over here, and he is. Oh, yep, he's nom attack on mom. It's highly effective. I see it happening over there. Wearing her baby backpack. Dad play some. Good luck to both teams here, but very excited for both the live stream. Definitely want to give JT a special shout out here for coming over into the live stream to hang out with me. Tap It or Smack It has been live streamed quite a bit as well. Yeah, I'm probably cutting out a little bit on volume on in and out. How's are you hearing me complete the sentences by chance? Because it should be allowing me to complete the sentence and cutting out from there. Said yes and no. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off right now. Then I have to play with it later. All right, I'm gonna try it right there, guys. We'll see how that does. All right, we got Ash on the right, Trey on the left. All right, sorry guys. Let me get the live stream pulled up on my phone here so I can hear it myself as well. please bear with me for just a moment. I'm going to try to adjust this this threshold a little bit, see how it does. Yeah, it seems to be cutting out properly for me. All right, we're going to give this a try, guys, and see how it does for this live stream. What I've done is I've set an attack and release threshold. Basically, until I get loud enough on the mic, it normally is not going to release the mic open or the sound open to come through for you guys. And so this way I can have my end turned up just a little bit. I know some music will still bleed through. However, it will turn off the mic for me automatically when I'm not talking. What's up, Mr. Jose?
Hello, Mr. Team Joe.
Mr. Jose Cordero on the live stream here with me. We got a great matchup here right off the bat. Trey versus Ash here, skill level 4 versus skill level 5.
Okay.
For the FBRDs and the Team Tapper Smacking. Now, I do see for sure that it is Mr. Zach over there. Skill
Zach
level
and Karen.
6. Karen? Okay, thank you.
Skill level 5, I believe, unless she went up.
I think you're right about that. Let me double check. Yeah, 5.
Know these players very well. Very good people, so. All right, so so we're looking at the one over there right now, which is Ash and Trey.
Mic up just a little bit there.
Sure.
There we go.
Was I eating it a little too loud?
No, you weren't eating it at all.
Oh, okay.
You had to be a little closer. So
Gotcha.
I'm trying something new here. So if you notice when we stop talking, the mic is going to go all the way down and blank out, even though we'll still hear some of the background noise on our end. It's an attack and release. It should hopefully prevent some of the extra noise from going through.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Now I've been missing who's been making what here.
The last two were made by Ash. So he has made at least the 2, and then he made whatever ball came out. I think it was a 4 because the 3 is gone.
Yeah, and I think he made the 1 on the break here. We'll double check the score in a moment, guys. I told y'all I'm going to get the score wrong, especially while I'm messing with stuff. So, but welcome back into the live stream.
Scratchy scratch. Not good. How many you got with us today?
Right now we're up to 14 right this second.
Hey, we'll take it.
But it's just a few minutes in, so
yeah.
I'm assuming more people get their popcorn ready.
Get that lunch and that adult beverage that we all love so much.
Yeah.
All right, Trey's up here shooting now. Nice little stroke. Get on the 6. What do you do with that 7? Where do you take that 10?
I don't know. If there's enough room to slide it past 9, I don't think there is, then obviously that would be the play. If not, he's going to need to use some bottom left here, get back above it, hit 7 all the way down bottom left.
I still think you do that anyway, just because taking it down to the bottom left leaves you on the 8, and then 9 is obviously easy, so I still think you do that.
TJ, great question. He's asking if they have Ian. I have not seen Ian yet this morning. Now, I don't know if he is fixing to walk in or something. I don't know if that's what's going on or if he is here and I just haven't seen him. But so far, I have not seen him today. Have you seen him, Jose?
I have not seen Ian as of yet today, so.
A little hard to miss Ian. So, did he get this bank?
Did he? Oh. Did leave the 9 in a kind of a difficult place there because, to get back to it.
Yeah, Ash is going to actually just baby the 7 ball in and probably end up almost right over here on the right-hand side.
Yep. And come back all the way around. Makes sense.
Little bottom left should come into that 8 and fling it over there.
Oh, okay.
Back over. Oh, he got below it instead.
Yeah, I think I liked your plan a little bit better in that way. Kind of leaves him a little bit of room for mistake.
He's got to get back over, though, to make this next shot easier.
Yep, and he was too worried about the leave. Great leave, but what's the object of this game?
Make the ball.
Yep, always make the ball. You play this with bottom to come straight back, or?
I'm going to see if the force follow is actually here instead, personally.
Okay.
I feel like my bottom may mess up, but it all depends on if it's straight in or not, realistically, as for what I want to do here. Yeah, I thought had he force followed, he would have been in great shape. He just had to really strike at it because it would have come a little bit probably right around in here off the right-hand long rail, and then would have automatically jetted back up to the left a little. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, difficult cut here. Let's see if he can.
TJ, you draw everything, buddy. He just said draw this ball. I knew it. I knew which way he was going to play it.
See, TJ, I was with you. John. Oh, that hurts.
Massive points. Ash could be up 7-3 here if we got the right score.
I can go find out in a second. You want me to get off the mic real quick?
They need to be. JT's over there. They're gonna hook us up here. He should be giving me the numbers.
Okay.
7-3.
7-3, yep.
Perfect. Yep.
Good
Score
good
is
score.
confirmed.
How are we looking on the other side here with Miss Karen and
They are halfway done with that first rack.
Okay.
Oh, I know you trust your draw, show, TJ. I know you do, but you draw everything anyways. That is even if you trusted both equally, I still think you would draw it no matter what. I think that is your that is your player style.
It's got to be pretty decently high ranked too. So I mean, it works for him obviously. So
Yeah. No, I mean if you get used to it and get good at it, because he could have used a little bottom left there on that last one to get back to 9 as well. I like the force follow just because I feel like personally for me,
less room for
less room for a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, because naturally, and again, it depended on his angle. I couldn't fully tell if he was kind of straight on it. If you're straight on it, I agree 100% with TJ. I wouldn't have force followed anything. But I thought he had enough angle to come down here off the bottom short rail, and it most certainly did. It came off, and it would have just, again, it would have jetted up probably close to this third diamond and gently rolled its way on over. So
and anywhere in that side area over there is perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, with where the almost a 9 on the snap. I saw the 2 drop for him.
It did, yep. And
Yeah,
just see the one. He might have a shot on that one.
That's a tough cut in.
It is a tough cut. If he makes it, that are we looking at a 3-9-5 combo?
Yeah, yeah, we definitely are.
Okay.
What's nice though, I mean, is it kind of goes the 3 and 9 are off, but if you can just send the 9 towards that pocket, you're fine.
Exactly.
So, no.
Oh, and a stretch.
Massive opportunity here because if you can do and get to a spot where you can do the 3-9, you might be able to still leave it set up where the 9 sits in that pocket. Yeah. So you might be able to get the 1 ball, get the 5, and then get the 9 after.
Good time out, JT. Talk about it, see where you're going to get. You know, he's got ball in hand here, so you don't want to make it a huge mistake. So.
I won't even remotely lie to you. I'm going to boom roasted JT horribly if he doesn't give timeouts, by the way. As much as we talked about on the live stream yesterday and some, I would have. I will definitely give him a hard time, so I'm very happy to see him taking his own advice here. As for what we talked about on live stream.
The funny part is when I was listening coming up here, he even said, you know, it's scary to take it early, but I think because of where this shot is at, or where you have to leave the cue ball for the 3-9, which is pretty much anywhere as long as you're not behind a ball, you know, take it now, calm him down, get him to make that. We're having a little lag.
Yeah, sorry guys, camera's lagging for just a moment. Give it just a second here. I do apologize. It should balance itself back out here in a moment, but we'll see.
And that's almost quite where he doesn't want to leave it. I mean, it still goes. It's just, you know, you're super long. You have room for mistakes, any type of table lean if there is any. You know, so leave a little bit of room for mistakes here. But let's see if you can just knock in that 5. Oh, he left it in the pocket. Oh, wow.
Now Ash is going to have the great opportunity here. That was a chance for Trey to really balance it right back out. That definitely sucks a little bit.
Takes the 9.
Let's see, 3-6 dead.
Yes, sir. Oh, I still do oh, yeah, we have to manually do it. I'm like, I love the app for that.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to worry about nothing.
Well, what I'm hoping one day will happen, and I don't have any insight on this or anything like that, but what I'm really hoping, hold on. 410? Yeah. What I'm hoping will happen is one day, you know, obviously we'll be doing this digitally via the APA Scorekeeper app, and I believe if they get to that point that maybe Mike and Kelly as league operators will have access to see all the live scoring, and if they can
put up on the screen,
then I'll be able to, you know, update on the screen and be like, hey, like, you know, here's this matchup, here's that matchup and stuff. Because one of my biggest things that is a pet peeve of mine, and I've just begged people, is when I'm out and about for regular tournaments, non-league play, you know, most places use a program called Digital Pool. And what's nice, you can update it right from your phone. So, like, if I'm in their whole little splash screen they have for their website, I can see every table that's being played. I can see exactly who's on what table and what the score is up to date in the moment. I'm talking about within like a second. Did that 9 go? 9 on the break, baby. What a break. Let's go. Wow.
There goes Ash. What else did he make? 1, 2, 3. Made the
7 dead.
4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 7 dead. Made the 4. Well, doesn't matter.
So we're up to 13 total dead balls here.
Already?
Yeah, 13 total dead already.
Jeez. Love a song. You know, it's funny. A lot of people don't know that I listen to all genres of music,
Same.
and this is
Same.
probably one of my favorite songs.
Oh,
Good old
it's a
country
good song. Yeah.
Yeah. A good old song you can listen to doing whatever, sitting on the porch drinking a sweet tea, or chilling in the car driving in the rain.
By the way, I just want to know Baby Burgess is out on
He's
Mama's
out
back.
like a light.
He is.
I mean, just
He's like Mama, take the wheel.
he definitely is not having a bad day. That's for
No,
sure.
he's not. By the way, congrats to Ash too. He will get a specialty. Almost fixing to get a second one. A specialty high-level tournament patch. By the way, they are special. They're kind of a gray and red and black, and so he will have a official 9 on the snap because this is considered a high-level tournament. Very happy we got to catch that on the live stream too. By the way, very good job, Ash. Congrats, brother.
Should I go give it to him right now?
To be honest with you, I normally am one to deliver them, but I didn't think about it fast enough to run it over there before they started this rack.
No, I would not. Absolutely, he's in the middle of a high-level match. I
Yeah.
would not even. I don't talk to the players in their high-level match. I go over there and watch shots, and that's it. Cause
Oh, Mr. Ian's in chat right now. Ian, are you here, sir?
I haven't seen you yet, Ian. Come say hi.
They're taking a
There's
photo.
Chase. What's
Photo
up, brother?
of Baby Burgess over there. He's out.
He is conked. Yep. Just loving the world.
Yeah. All right, ball in hand to Ash, and there is some great points on here. I think he can even get into a nice little window after that 2-ball. If he can get right up in here, I think he's got enough of a cut for that 3 next. There's big points on the board for Ash.
Yeah, how do you get there from here now? You really can't.
He's got to use a little bit of inside, but not much. Yeah, because he can't cheat the pocket too much on this. A little bit of inside may kick it over for him. He was trying to make it happen too much. Yeah, had to get that point. Ian said, "I'm everywhere, sir." Well, it is good to know you're everywhere, bud. Make sure to come by the booth when you're everywhere and come say hi.
Right? Like you don't have friends over here in the booth. Ooh, can we switch to the other table real quick? Look at this defense Karen just played.
Oh, snap.
That is the shot Zach has to shoot. Oof. Ooh, that was nasty.
I'm glad I ain't shooting.
And that's why we play defense, my friends.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we play defense. Let's see what Zach does with it real quick. Now, I harp on my team on Wednesday night. Defense, defense, defense. And that is exactly why we play defense. Now she's got a 1 or 2 ball run here, maybe 3 ball,
He opened up the 2.
Yeah. So
very unfortunate.
That's why you play defense. All right, back to Ash and Teddy. Terry's his official name. What does he go by, though?
Who, Trey?
Trey, not Terry, Trey. That's right, okay. I was like, Terry doesn't sound right because it's not spelled like Terry.
Yeah, and he ain't scary Terry either. Huh?
Little Terry. Oh, that put it in reverse.
Rachel on YouTube side is vouching for you, Mr. Jose Cadero. She's saying, yes, he does. I'm on his team. Talking about you preaching about defenses.
Yes, yes. Hi, Rachel.
Defenses are important.
Defense wins championships, baby. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And I did tell my team earlier because we, on Wednesday night, which, by the way, we want to talk a little bit about that, but Wednesday night we were in first on both, and it's 1 week left. So I'm hoping my team, 9-ball looks pretty favorable. We're up by 99 points, so unless we lose 100-0, should be okay. 8-ball is so close. We are 125. The next team is 124, and the team after that is 123. And the second and third place play each other. So I'm hoping they just tie. Just tie.
So we're kind of in a similar instance. We have on the single side for Monday night, we were in first up until this last week. The team that was in second had a bye. They automatically got 60 points, and we got wrecked. So we not only lost regardless, but we definitely lost with the bye being in there too. And now this week coming up, there is 3 points that separate us.
Yeah,
that's it. And so, I told my team, I was like, look, we either take it or we don't. I was like, we're going to do our best. We're going to throw up our best lineup and see what we can do. And what's nice is the team that wrecked us last week is playing the team that's in first place now. I said, so maybe they'll give them a butt whooping like they gave us a butt whooping. I was like, and we'll be just fine.
We just got to win by like 5 or better.
Yeah, we'll do just fine. So.
But I did tell, because, we have 6 on 9 or 6 on 8 and 5 on 9 right now for Wednesday nights. And I did tell my team, I'm like, listen, I want to be in this tournament next year.
Yeah,
that's my goal. So let's go.
I definitely agree. Definitely agree. This is a good one, man. It's amazing. There's multiple opportunities to earn your way in here, but like here's the deal. Like it's still tough to get in. As Kelly talked about during the players meeting, you're the top like quartile of the entire amount of 9-ball teams that are in this. So it's amazing. Yeah, if you were a
nice
I think
shot.
quarterfinal. No, I'm sorry. I think a semifinalists are better in the World Qualifier. Also, if you got qualified essentially twice for the World Qualifier, you got to be in this tournament too. So, but it's nice to see because again, this is the top of the top. I know you were able to do a couple of minor adjustments, which I think out of respect for teams and understanding things change after the new fiscal year starts back up. Is the why behind that. Ooh, I thought the 7 would have went for him too.
I don't think he wanted the 7 there. That almost
No.
looked like a two-way shot where, like, hey, if something goes, okay, but, I mean, let's leave it where really it doesn't go. Right now, Ash has got to play a defense here. Oh, okay, maybe I lied. Oh, he's about to make a liar out of me. Get the scratcher. Nope,
No, but I don't know if it's open for him. I don't know if 9 is scooted over enough.
I think come off the rail there and make that.
Yeah, but he's still. I mean, there's a very tiny bit of space between those two.
Oh, yeah, it's tight.
It's dangerous.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'm going to keep eyes out, too. Ooh,
Yeah, good try.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, let me have got
Sit.
to leave, too.
Yeah, look at that. There we go.
Okay. Keep eyes out, too, because I am going to do refereeing today, too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I know, Miss.
Appreciate you being willing to do that.
Yeah,
That's always one thing I love to encourage, too, man. I see people, I mean no disrespect about this, but I'm a fan of the phrase, be the change you want to see in the world. I've seen people in tournaments complain multiple times that there are not enough referees in these tournaments, and yet those same people I will not see volunteer to be a referee when Mike Kelly sends out the APB about it. I don't mean that to call you out or sound disrespectful. What I mean to say is that we can make a difference, and it's simple. Plus, you can just have a really enjoyable, relaxing day of watching pool anyways, and get to be here firsthand. So.
And if you think that you have to be a 7 or better to come referee, I'm a 3.
Yeah.
And the highest I've ever ranked is a 4 before when I was playing at my best. So, I mean, you don't have to be high ranked. You don't have to be in APA for 30 years, anything like that.
Just know the
come
rules.
and know the basic rules. And, and then when I walk over, when I'm refereeing, I do 2 things. One, I walk over, I ask them, what are they looking for? You looking for a good hit, or you looking for a push, or a double kiss? What are you looking for? And then I get my phone out. And I can record it in case anybody has any questions. I can play it in slow-mo, and there it is.
There you go.
So just stay away from, obviously, the table so that, you give them – you want everybody to see the shot. But, good enough angle. And in big tournaments like this, you are, when you put that referee jersey on that I have on right now, you are more of a how do you call it? Less of an obstacle for them. So basically, you can kind of be where you need to be to see. Just make sure you're not in the player's shot. That's all.
Bingo. Yep. Great cut by Ash here. He's going to get a little twofer.
Yep. And nice little 7 sets him up for the 9 there. Take the 9 all the way down.
Yeah. Actually, with this here, he can actually get back below the 9. Take 9 actually in the same top left-hand corner pocket.
Okay. Top right?
Top left.
Top left will do that. Okay. He's still learning English, hence why I'm 3.
No, you're good. You're good. He's going to...
Oh, he's going to... Ouchie.
Yeah. 50-yard line.
He can still make that in that bottom right-hand corner. Come on. Well, my right.
Yeah, no. You said it right. Bottom right-hand corner pocket. Yep.
Is it going? Is it going? Is it going? Nah.
Yeah, as always, whenever people have always asked me too, like how to do the commentary and stuff. Whenever you're commentating from our point of view, just the same as their home. So when we say bottom right, we mean bottom right. When we say bottom left, we mean bottom left. And you got it. We're not so worried about the player's perspective or how the table is technically oriented for them. Technically, there are times when I'm on the other end of the table looking back, and so I'll be like, yeah, the bottom right, when that's realistically the opposite end. Oh, is Karen
She
using,
did good about not. She did good about that.
Some choice words there, then hit the pause button. I appreciate her so much on that.
Did she? Okay, I was about to say. I don't think she actually said
no,
it.
No,
so. Okay, cool.
She might have said you mama and paused it right there for me, and I appreciate her so much for that.
Slammed on the brakes. So.
Yeah.
And we do appreciate that. So.
20-7 is the fifth score. Yeah, I was missing one. All right, perfect. Ash getting a bit away from this here. It is a 24-18 race.
Okay.
Yeah, Ash is taking out the handicap difference here, the 7 additional points necessary. Doing good, guys. There's a lot more of y'all in the live stream now. Please, for love of all things, hit that share button. Also on the pin comment on Facebook. If you have not yet, I know there's plenty more of y'all to do so. Go subscribe to both Jacksonville APA's YouTube and my YouTube as well, the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. It is free for you to do so. Y'all just missed that Karam. He just made off that 8. That was beautiful.
Can we rewind it or anything? No replay?
No, we won't be able to do that one.
Doggone it.
Because I didn't have it pulled up on the screen in time.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was beautifully.
that was
Kissed
yeah.
the 8 off of the 7. Was
Yeah. It was a little chef's kiss right there. Very well done.
it?
Very,
Ian,
very well
you're in here, but I don't see you physically in my face. What's up with that? Are we not friends anymore? I could have sworn we've been friends for many, many years.
Went for the back bank,
Oh,
and he just comes up
left it in the
short.
pocket.
Ash with another fabulous break here. Got some more movement on the 9 ball, but
Made the
6,
4?
7,
No,
yep.
4's still there.
He made 1 though.
I think you said it right. I think you said 7 because the 4's right there. Yeah, 7's missing. Ash is a good shot. What's he again? A 5?
Ash is a 5. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. He's the upper end of a 5.
Okay.
So always when I'm thinking of players chat, I always think of new to
New
low, mids, and highs.
Be respectful
Oh.
of the cue ball. There's no outside food, drinks, cups.
Guys,
allowed
I don't know why
or
Marianne's having to make that comment here. I'm going to go on a harp for just a second, and forgive me. Marianne's having to tell people there's no outside food or drinks. Guys, we're in a food establishment. You don't walk in Olive Garden with your own gallon of sweet tea. Like you just don't do that. You buy drinks from them. Please, we need to love on our establishments here, guys, and understand that there are other pool halls for APA leagues that charge green fees and stuff. If you ever wanted that to end up being a thing, keep bringing in outside food and drink. You'll push them to want to or have to do something towards that. I would love for that to not be a situation for us. So.
I would too. I'm not a fan of other leagues I don't want to talk bad about other leagues, but any league, period, getting charged green fees. It's just not fun. You know, I run a tournament sometimes, and I don't charge green fees.
Yep.
It's just not fun. It's never a good thing to have to come out an extra couple of dollars when, all we got to do is, like you said, support that those local folks and buy a couple extra drinks.
Yeah, it's real easy. Really, I mean, they do a good job here of taking care of us. Like they definitely do a good job. There's a lot of hustle, a lot of grind. It was funny when Mike Howard was sitting over there last night talking and relaxing for a moment. He's sitting there, he's like, man, they're like a well-oiled machine. I was like, it's actually fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like how efficient they are around everything. You saw Cole being the right-hand man and like I think it was Peyton accidentally when he put down one of the bottles, like part of the side, like cracked and just went to the bottle and stuff and Cole was like, all right, got it, give me just a second, and was already running around to get the replacement, got the cap replaced, got a brand new bottle there for him, and the whole time, Peyton's just sitting there doing another drink, getting other things ready. Like it was ridiculous how fast they were.
It is absolutely fun to watch these bartenders and servers and whatever else you want to call them do their go. Ooh, nice shot.
What a shot!
Great.
Yeah.
That was pretty. Oof, what do you do with a 6 now, though? Got a replay there?
So I think with this here, I think honestly with the 6, he just needs to use the 9 ball and hide the cue ball.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
look at there it is.
Yep.
There it is.
There he is. Yeah.
Yeah, JT's over there giving the timeout, which we talked about. So
I'm actually kind of glad that he didn't baby this one as well. Had he hit that slower, it would have opened the angle up. He probably would have went to that left-hand side pocket.
yeah,
Is my guess. Now I know he's left super long on that 6 ball. This is tough. But I would be really surprised if JT isn't. Yeah, he's telling him to split the ways. So.
yeah, and here you you said he didn't baby that one. Now you got to baby this one. Just leave it over there. Even if you don't leave it right behind the 9 perfectly, you leave it close. A little hard, maybe? Yeah, a little hard. But that's okay. I mean,
left-hand side pocket. Nope, still gonna come up short.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yep.
Well played. Great timeout. Love seeing that.
and listen, if Ash makes a tough shot here, but
Good try.
Yeah.
Ash likes bank shots though. He's good at them.
Mhm.
He's good at bank shots, man. That man was raised in the bank shots days. He's used some top here to avoid that side pocket. You gotta be careful.
yeah, you can absolutely scratch here.
Yeah.
I would tell my team to do a nice little hard hit. and
Ooh.
I was gonna say I'd tell my team to do a little hard hit. Is he gonna get the luck? Is he gonna get it?
It's gonna
Get
die.
in there.
It's dying down. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Wow. I would have told my team there to do a little stunted shot and just put it behind the 8 or leave it over here on the rail. That's what I would have told my team. Just said, hey, leave it back there on the back rail and make it tough for them. Even if they cut it and make it cool, but make it tough for them. So, if you don't mind me taking the wheel for a second.
Yeah. What you got, bud?
We are opening up 9 ball on Friday nights at Blanding Billiards. And we need teams and players. So if you guys are looking for a place to play on Friday night with 7-foot diamond tables.
Yeah. They just this past or was it this year?
It was last session.
I think it was last session. Yeah, they just added those new diamonds.
Yep, 6 brand new diamonds. They don't smoke inside while we're playing the APA, so you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Yeah.
And yeah, it's a fun place to play. I play there on Wednesdays. My team has a great
What a
time. Good
bank.
shot. What a bank.
Golly.
I love when you call the bank on a Sunday and they're open.
Man, that check wasn't bouncing at all, but
Right.
that 8-ball sure bounced right in that pocket. That was
Now you just
beautiful.
gotta put
Quick
that
little
9 in
replay
there.
here.
Little replay.
Yeah, so Blanding, you said which day of the week was it again?
Sorry. So
No, no,
yeah,
you're good,
so
you're good.
don't go in there. Don't do
It
it. Don't
is.
do it.
Let's
It's
count.
doing it. I was worried a little bit about that. So Wednesday nights, yes, we have teams and we still need more teams, so bring that.
Okay.
But Friday nights, we are opening up a brand new division for 9-ball only. Like I said, 6 tables. I've got a team already going,
There we
so
go.
just need some people to play. So come on down and either let myself or Mike and Kelly know, and we will get you either on a team or if you want to bring a team, we'd love to have you. So, and that would start at 7.
Yeah, it should be 7
Cue ball
or
beats
7:30.
at 7:30, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, either way, I can make it work. So, like I said, 6 brand new tables. So if we get 4 teams, we only need 2 of those tables, or we can use 4. So.
All right,
Ash
I
is
think
crushing it.
and the score is off by 1 here. I'll get an update from JT here in a moment after this,
Uh-oh,
right?
leaving
But
me
yeah.
on the phone. Huh? Oh, I was about to say you're gonna leave me here.
No,
on the
no, no,
mic
no,
by
no,
myself?
no, no. I'm gonna stay with you.
I'm playing defense here. Again, I know I scream it a lot, team, and Rachel will tell you. I'm playing defense here. I'm tapping it and leaving it in the middle of the table and leaving the cue ball right there.
So you're choosing to tap it and not smack it.
Yeah, tap it and not smack it.
All right,
Correct.
I see what you're doing there, Jose. I see where you're going with the puns here. I approve.
Dad puns all day, every day. That's all we got. I mean, not a bad leave. I mean, what do you do with this here? But, I mean, still, if you get ball in hand versus having to shoot at a defense yourself, makes a big difference. So.
Yes, it does.
Like right now, he can leave this ball hidden behind a couple of balls, and now you're having to shoot yourself at a defensive ball compared to potentially ball in hand or a decent shot. Also scratch here, too. Not saying that couldn't happen.
I feel like he just needs to slice into it. I actually kind of like slicing it from the right-hand side of it and send the cue ball just right up to the short rail.
Okay. That's what I would have done, but yeah, that's pretty good.
My only worry with that is I felt like I would have made it leak out. I feel like it would have went right past the 9 and be like, you really couldn't just butt it up on top of that 9?
That's also a pretty easy kick for, 4 or 5. 4.
4, yep.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he kicked over nicely.
Yeah.
Very good hit. Side pocket's open. That cut goes.
it does. So the question is, does he go for the side and then leave the 2 all the way up, or does he try to come back around for the 2? He might be able to get over there and leave the room for the 2 in the bottom right-hand corner pocket, but we'll see. Yeah, Nash is one of those higher rank 5 is what they call them.
Yeah, Miss Mary came over, gave us some love.
Oh, Mary Turner?
Yeah, Miss Mary Turner.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I was
She's like, I see you got Jose over here. I was like, yeah, I got the JC in the building with me.
JC in the house.
In the house.
He decided to play defense there, which I'm not mad at either because, like I was telling them before, if he would have sliced it, came off here and maybe come around for that, but you have the 2 getting in the way. You could also leak it over too much and get the 4 in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So play a defense and, again, make a 4, kick at it, and there you go,
Oh,
ball in
man.
hand, see? This is why we play defense. Rachel, this is why we play defense.
I'm very happy to see Trey, by the way, wait, because it was definitely heading towards the 9. Did
Yeah.
move the 9 a little bit. Actually, going to try to get back over for the 2 here. Should be back above it. Beautiful shot. Look at that.
And like I was saying, that's where that 4 gets in the way a little bit. I don't think he's got it. What do you think?
I don't know. It's tough to tell. I think you may
It's
be
a
right.
little
It
tight, yeah.
need to be over. I thought it was about to be perfect because it looked like it was still going to drift over to the right just a smidge more.
Yeah, I think you got to kick it here, or yeah, you're
He's just
kicking.
going to slice into it.
No, I don't think he has that. Yep.
No, he's oh.
Got to kick it there.
Thought he had enough to slice it. Just barely, but slice it nonetheless. You don't kick anything you can see. If you can see any of it, you should have not kicked there.
Yeah,
Dangerous.
Danger zone.
Danger zone.
There's another song. It's Danger
Fancy
Zone, too.
feast.
You're going on movie quotes, aren't you? Because I don't know them.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I figured.
Movie quotes or memes or TikToks.
Tiki-taks, I like to call them.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Trey's trying to get back in this game by playing a little defense. So I like it. I like the theory here is, play a little defense.
Defense
Oh,
gets the love. He got the love.
Wow. It's the only way to get back on that 3.
Subaru plants open for another day. Love. That's what makes Subaru a Subaru.
Right.
Official not sponsor of the Voice of Jacksonville Pool.
Official not sponsor.
That's a true statement.
It is. That is a very true statement. Although I'm sure we'd love for Subaru to sponsor the Voice.
I mean,
Wouldn't be so bad.
I'd be open to some suggestions around that.
Brand new Outlander. Brand new.
I
just saying. Just saying.
You know.
Don't need nothing fancy. Just something to haul around the kids with.
Nothing fancy. There is nothing fancy with Outlander. Get out of here.
Come on, 9.
Move
Keep
that
rolling.
9.
Keep rolling. Oh, a little harder. I'd love to see that 9 going.
Look
But
at
hey,
the leave.
Look at the leave, though.
Yeah.
Oof. Where do you go here? I guess, you got to come off this rail here.
Yep. Nice
Good
little one rail
hit.
here. What up, BB? How you doing, baby?
What up, brother?
They're frying up in the building here, loving on the little baby Burgess, who's back awake again.
You guys got it last night? Split it. Okay, that's right, yeah. Oh, that's right, because you were on Christian's team officially? Okay.
Yep. So the
Congratulations on the split. It was
Why So Salty got the official title.
it's weird. Oh, that he can hear us.
Brian's like, I hear you 2
where's the
times.
7? Right, exactly. 2 times.
Oh.
That's a great leave, actually, because I don't think that 8 goes.
Yeah, that's not an easy combo to make happen. He can, but that's not easy. I mean, you gotta.
I don't know if you
You're
really
slicing.
can.
You're slicing into 3, kicking it to the left is what you're trying to do because you need to make contacts in the 8.
I think it's too deep. I really do. I think it's...
It works.
Okay.
100%. Especially actually if you use a little bit of left, right. I think a little outside, a little right works.
Outside right on there and just kind of kiss it in there and...
Yeah, I think right fixes that.
Now this time he's got to smack it. Can't just tap it. He's got to smack it.
Yeah, I like a firm, not overhitting, but firm stroke. Oh, he was going for the carom off.
Oh,
Ends up getting the 6 in the process and doesn't scratch.
And has a decent shot on the 3 too. Ash is playing pretty good today.
Yeah, and I'm still off by 1 point somewhere, guys. So, or I'm off by 1 dead ball one way or other. So.
You want me to go find out? I can go find
No,
out.
you're good. You're good, buddy. You're good. We'll get it right after this, right? I just wanted people not to be like, why'd you add another point? Because I forgot it earlier is why.
We got distracted.
Yeah.
Doggone ADHD.
3 had the cue ball with a 5.
Ooh, I wish we would have had the shot for Karen, man. She just literally had the 8 on the rail and went all the way back to the 9 on the rail. Look at that leave. That is
That's beautiful. Well,
you can't ask for better than that. So she's such a great shot, and
Aaron looking good in the neighborhood with that 9. That was nice. That was real nice.
should have caught you before that and had you jumped over that table because that 8 was literally down on that bottom rail.
No, you're good, brother.
Nice out, Karen. With those shots like that, I'm wondering if he, I don't want to say purposely doing that, if that was just a missed shot or if he feels that that's better than leaving it by the pocket.
No, he was definitely going for that side pocket.
Okay.
I think it's just a mistake with his
Okay.
angle here. So yeah, he had great eyes on the 4 and could have just went in between the rails for
4
the
or
5.
5,
Yeah.
He's not shooting his best. Me and him have played before. Actually, what's funny here, I'll give a quick story, and he's going to hate me for this. I as a 3, and he was either 3 or 4 at the time. I crushed his soul.
Yeah.
It was like 17-3. It was bad. It was not great for him.
Sending him home to mama and daddy is what you did.
Well, the funny part is he went on a roll where he won like 10 in a row.
Okay.
And I went on a roll where I lost 10 in a row. So I was like, just because you win against one person, you shouldn't brag about that because, we were having a couple of adult beverages and we had a little bragging going on. And, yeah, he went on a roll to whoop the next 10 people's behinds, and then I lost the next 10. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a little humble here and not talk smack anymore. That's my new goal.
He's loading up on this to get back down below the 5.
Perfect. Yeah, a little hard, actually. I would have maybe a little softer.
Big points for Trey here. He needs every bit of this that he can mitigate.
He needs the rest of this and the break, honestly, just because he's down big. Even if we're off by 1, it's still he's down 21, then he's giving up 7 or 20, then giving up 7. So it's down 13 balls at this point.
Yeah, it's a favor of an 18-2 split right this second with where he's at.
Yeah, that hurts. So, but like you and JT were talking about earlier, every single ball counts in these tournaments. Get you 1 or 2 more balls, play a defense. Get you 1 or 2 more balls, make it tough on your opponent.
1 point changes the split right here.
There you go. See.
So
he gets the 7 here. We saw a good bank earlier. He gets the 7 here. That changes the split 17-3.
Oh, he's playing defense. Playing defense.
Oh,
that's not bad.
That's not terrible.
Yeah,
no. I think he wanted a little harder to get behind the 9 or close to the 9, but
what he could have done is just use a hair of outside form, a hair of right from his point of view to let it open up. And Ash responds in kind with a beautiful bank. What a bank by Ash. Gosh darn.
You got that button? Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Yeah, that's definitely instant replay right there. Take a look. Because, I mean, again, Trey still played it well.
Yeah, that's not a bad leave for,
I'm going to tell you, quite a few of the opponents he's going to face are not going to get this bank
Right.
and get beautiful on the 8 like
And get
like
perfect
Ash
on the
did.
8 like that, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause most people would have put it behind the 9 or maybe
Just
just
swung,
scratch.
let it pop
depending.
back out. Yeah.
Oh, when then he misses the 8.
Ooh,
How do you
Ash,
do that?
Yeah, if you watch his stroke on that one, you can actually see it. Oh my God, I'm gonna show you this, and this isn't a pick on Ash. This is just in general for teaching purpose. Take a look at this instant replay for this one too as well. Watch when he goes to actually do his final stroke as well here. I'm gonna take advantage here, but watch when he jerks. See how he jerked down?
Yeah, I saw it. Yep, kind
Yeah.
of jumped up and jerked.
Yeah.
Well, that is a problem.
That is a problem indeed.
All right, now let's see.
Trey
What does
getting
Trey
the
do
8.
with this? He got the 8, yep. Now what does he do with his 9?
So I actually don't like playing this. I like leaving the 9
right there.
bottom short rail and letting the cue ball go in the opposite direction and
Yeah.
kind of separating them. And here's the why. If this happens the way that I think it's facing too, he didn't leave it bad.
Didn't leave it terrible, but yeah, you're more than right because
a
you
lot
leaks
of
out
time,
more. And
yeah.
you're right there in the side pocket.
Yep. This level of separation between the two is very common between the 9 and the cue ball after that shot. But the problem is you normally leave it near one of the 2 pockets is what you end up leaving it near whenever you get that shot opportunity, and it's just a big problem.
Man, I wish I would have. I'm watching it live instead of telling you to go over there. Zach just used perfect pocket speed. And
Did he?
Yeah, and when I
Boy,
first
shooting
started in
good.
this league, Trey, you gotta make these, buddy. When I first started in this league, I was on one of the strokers, and so Raj said pocket speed, and I literally, at the top of my lungs, screamed at him, "What the H is pocket speed?" I had no idea what pocket speed is. It just means just enough to get it in the pocket.
It
That's
goes
it.
doop, 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 doop.
I'm like,
Drop.
exactly. So.
Yep.
Yeah, so I wish I would have told you to jump over there. But yeah, perfect pocket speed. I mean, it literally just died right there and just, droop, that's all it took.
Now, did I tell you when I learned about pocket speed?
No.
So it was my first time in Vegas, actually, and I was on a team with Justin Lott, it's me, Dennis Turner. I think Ash was on the team at the time as well, if I remember correctly. But anywho, it was a bunch of us, and I was with Joe Alessandrini, and we were actually in the practice room.
That's not true.
That was a good out right there. We were in the practice room, and we were getting some practice in, and they were showing me about pocket speed. And that's when I found that, like, I love hitting things softer and very much control speeding things instead. So
We're going to check the score real quick, so
Yeah,
we will
give us
finish
a
that
second.
story when you're back. So I'll stay on the mic with y'all, or you want me to go? Yeah, I'll go. Oh, I'll go real quick. You stay on the mic.
I appreciate Jose for that. I was trying to look over. Right, Nikki says 33-14. Yep, so I was off on 1. Okay, so Ash needs 5. Trey needs 17. So he's definitely done some more damage here. He's 1 point away from another split, by the way. Trey's 1 point away from making it 16-4. Remember, it was just 18-2.
It was. Don't scratch. There you go.
Nikki,
So finish your story. So
yeah,
you're up in Vegas. And,
Yep. So we're talking about pocket speed. They give
Yep.
me the definition, and then the thing I love most, and if I remember correctly, it was both Justin and Joe were doing shots, and so like they would set up balls near pockets, and I would do and do. And you see, you got used to that style. And what was really amazing and worked so well about that is because we were in Vegas, we went from playing on the bigger diamonds here from bank shots. Or actually, I think we might have still been on the, what was it, Old Housens or Brunswick or something? Old Housens, yeah. But we were there and went from that and moved on over to, oops, sorry. Yeah, I hit that twice. Moved on over to the 7-foot valleys back when they had them in Vegas. And as soon as I learned how to do that, that's the reason I moved up from a 4 and 8 ball to a 5.
To 5.
What was that trip? And it was because I learned pocket speed, and it made such a difference in my game.
And it really will, and again, I'm not a amazing player. I have a beautiful mind for this game, but I don't execute.
Yeah.
2 reasons, really. One, I keep myself busy with a lot of other things, captaining and division rep, and just too much going on in life other than that. Number 2, I don't put the practice time in. So
Yeah,
I like
same.
to stay where I'm at, and I'm okay with that. But, when it comes to that mind, I tell my players all the time, like, there is no reason to hit hard. If you want to make the ball travel, little top.
Little top,
You know, little top makes it travel. If you want to stop the ball, a little bit of bottom. You want to draw it back, a little more bottom. And these are the things I'm trying to teach my players who, even some of them are higher ranked than me, they're just on my team.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, hey, you'd go up to a 5 or a 6, but sometimes you just smack the ball. Well, I needed to get it down there. Hey, you didn't, a little bit of top.
Yeah.
Let's set up that same shot. I'll do it for you. And I'll show you.
Make it work for you instead of you having to try to make it work too much.
Exactly. Ash needs 2 more points here to take this victory. Where are we sitting at as far as?
Trey got to 15, so he's in the 16-4 bracket
Alright,
as a skill level
16-4.
4. 19 points gets it to the 15-5 bracket.
Okay.
And then once we're done with this, we'll flip on over. We'll get a score update for
Karen and
Zach
Zach.
versus Karen. Yep.
What's top English, Jose?
What's up, Mikey?
Really? I mean, the opposite of bottom? I mean, I don't know how to explain it any better than that. The top of the ball, the top quarter, I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you explain that? Like it.
I mean, the
can show you.
way I explain it with the cue ball here is if we're looking at the cue ball as the face, top English would be the forehead.
The forehead, there you go.
Bottom English would be chin.
Chin, yeah.
Center ball is the nose. Left cheek, right cheek.
Is there a particular name you call it, Mike? Is that why you're saying that? I guess I'm confused.
Running English is
running
another
English,
term
okay.
that people use for that.
Every time I listen to you, Tim Jones, by the way, who's that?
Who? Tim
Who?
Jones.
You never use top English? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's another bottom fan.
Oh, yeah, you're another high, huh? Just all that bottom. Okay, that's fine. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with some good old bottom.
See, he needs to use running right here. If he would have hit that, he would have come off rail, and he would have naturally been back
Right
up,
there.
and probably would have ended up right here without doing too much extra. But he would have been in way better shape. That's where understanding your top or your running English would have helped.
Yeah.
At least it would have helped make that shot easier. So.
I think Ash takes us here. I think 7 in the side, go down for the 8, and takes the win. So what's that, a 16-4 you said?
Let's see, we're at 17 for Trey. Yes, sir, 16-4 right now. Little bottom here should do the trick. Not too much, baby. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
I think that still. Yeah, obviously worry about the scratch, but I think he's got it.
Yeah, he shouldn't be worried about that.
Hopefully he knows he doesn't need the 9, so that this way it's just make that ball and that's it. Yep, there it is.
Does.
There
Nicely
it is.
done.
All right, so let's jump over the other one. I will go find the score if you
Thank
want to
you,
do
sir.
that. Absolutely. I don't know if you got to see that on the stream. I got to see it. Zach just hit 3 hidden behind like a bazillion balls, I'll just say. It wasn't a bazillion quite, but it was it was hidden behind that little stack back there with the 9 and the 6 and everything, and he came off and hit the 3.
All right, this should be right.
Karen just made one more, so.
Perfect, thank you.
Mhm.
That should get us.
Yeah, so I believe it's 26-16 right now. Zach's got a lot of work to do because he is a 6, right?
Yes, yeah, she's not only got a 10-ball lead in points right now, but she also needs 8 less points altogether, which is massive right now. That is a phenomenal lead, and especially because the first round going to Team Tap It or Smack It, Karen has secured a lot of points already. So even if let's say she stopped, let's say Zach somehow or another pulled out the rest of the points, 29 points, and stopped right here as a 26 as a 5. Yeah, she's 1 point away from making it a 14-6 at worst case scenario.
14, and then they just won, what, 16-4 over there?
16-4, yeah.
Yeah,
So right now, Zach, with where he's at, only being at 17 points as a 6, is still an 18-2 right this second. He is also 1 point away from a higher split, so.
All right, it looks like our boy JT is going up on the other table.
Ooh.
So now I'm not going to say anything, but he said.
We'll say his current name, by the way, is John Isabella.
Oh, sorry, John. Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard.
But he said earlier, he said, "Hey, don't make me look bad on the live stream." And exactly what I told him is, don't make yourself look bad on the live stream.
Exactly.
I'm just going to commentate what's there.
Right.
I love a lot of the players in here, and I want everybody to win, but.
He's slow, just beat
JT
Wes,
versus who?
16-4.
JC versus
I
Jason,
guess that
okay.
new tip that Billy just installed this morning working good. Oh, he's a huge comment. You need to message Billy. Tell him. Yeah.
Just for everybody else who's still listening, it's going to be JT versus Jason on the other side over there.
Ooh,
Zach playing
seriously?
defense.
That is a matchup right there.
Yeah, it should be a nice one. Zach just played a little bit of defense again. Defense, defense. You know, can't scream it enough. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Been a while. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen any flags being waved. Have you?
No, I haven't. It normally runs smoothly the first little part, and then it gets.
It gets closer to sudden death.
Yeah,
and
it gets hairier. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Who won who now? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Who? What did? Where? What
Yeah,
was
yeah,
on?
yeah. Who
Oh,
won who?
Keith Slow beat Wesley.
Oh, okay.
And I was making a joke, but Keith just got a new tip put on by obsessive cue disorder Billy Burke and Miss Lauren over there, and he was bragging really big about it. I think it was the new Caden tip is what he went with, which is huge.
Yes, sir. Oh. Give her black coffee with you. Oh, okay, now you gotta go to work. All right, you're up. You gonna play? You gonna be playing? Oh, you already played. Okay. Okay. Oh, you gotta go to work. You actually gotta go to work. Gotcha. Gotta switch over to that other table. We got a brand new match: Jason versus JT or John. Hey, have fun at work. Be safe.
Yeah, we're gonna finish up this table right here, and then we'll switch over to table 3 here with where
JT
where
did
they're
win
at.
the leg, if anybody's wondering. So he won something so far. He has not embarrassed himself yet on the stream.
Both sixes, both raced to 46 over there. That was a good opportunity here. Six
Nice
top right hand corner
cut.
pocket. Yep.
Oh, whoops, I was looking at it live. Yep. See, I always know. Look at the screens.
Look at the screen.
Look at the screen. You've told me a million times. Look at the
There's
screen.
about a full second and a half or so delay.
So this is all for money and bragging rights. Is that correct?
Money and bragging rights. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
There's
$3,000.
nothing wrong with either one of that.
Yesterday was a really fun day with it, and ooh, wow, what a cut!
Does he get the 7 to come back? Does he?
I mean,
Does
it's
he? Are they
drifting.
gonna
It needs to stop though.
You need to go a little further so it gets behind the 9. I think Karen's got the run out here now. He's up pretty big still.
Yeah, this is tough though. That 7's off rail, and that's a tight cut.
Yeah, it definitely will be.
Yep, she ends up going behind it. Good
He's
try
gonna
though.
Scratch. No scratchy scratch.
Ooh, look at the
Good
leave. Little Orion's belt going on there. And so that is. Zach often go up 1 rail. I like this because there's a shorter angle to be had. Oh, he didn't let it open up enough though.
Hit that a little hard, and this
Yep.
is when I tell my players on Wednesday night, sometimes when you want the ball to move a little bit, you got to hit it a little softer. You know, if you want it to move, you got to have it softer. So
7 ball top right. Pull back a little bit, but keep the angle on the 8s. Use a little bottom left on the 8 here. Get back around for the 9. Might get a little closer for that 9 ball here. Karen gonna be a little far away from that 9. She the reason I was talking about the bottom left, guys, is because she would have been left with an angle about right here. And she went into that and hit bottom left, it would have kicked on over and then came on back out. As long as she didn't overstroke it, she was good. If she did overstroke it, it would have come down 9 into the left-hand side pocket if she wanted to go after that. Yep. Yeah, you're good. And guys, how's everything coming through on the live stream? Are y'all having to be turned up too much? Or y'all haven't turned up your volume way too much here? Is a little better today. Let me know.
And are you just hearing the background noise? Because I was earlier just hearing the background noise. Basically, I couldn't hear Tim and JT on the live stream, and it really upset me because I was driving over and I wanted to hear y'all's voice, and all I heard was the music and Kelly's announcements and just everything that. Listen, it's not bad to hear, but I mean, when you're listening and not watching,
Yep.
I want to hear what's going on, right? So, ooh, I was about to. About to bite off a piece of a fingernail here that's annoying me.
And a good
That's
out by
not
Miss Karen. Yeah.
Make sure they got the score updated. Miss Chelsea? All right, the other table is still on the first rack. Other one's still on the first rack. JT's up. I did see him, and I will say, I peeked over there earlier. After the break, he did play a defense, which got him ball in hand. So again, defense. I just can't scream it enough.
That is Jose's favorite word of the day.
Favorite word of the life.
Of the entire thing.
Of the entire world.
What should you do when you're playing Monopoly? Defense.
Defense, exactly. You're playing the game life defense.
Yeah.
You're playing real life defense.
Bit like the game life's like, you have 2 kids now. Defense blocked.
Exactly.
I ain't got no 2 kids. What you talking about?
No 2 kids.
I ain't got no 2 kids payment. Get out of here.
Child support, what?
What? I'm sorry. How did we go down this road?
I don't know, because it's us,
Oh.
and we like to have a good time in
It was
life.
good.
Yeah. Good lead for Miss Karen.
Yeah.
And again, she is just crushing it. I mean, she's at, what, 31, and she needs
31.
7, and Zach needs the world, 26. What's that
So
split?
her,
Zach's
her worst split is 13-7 right now.
okay.
Right.
Zach
So
is-
if she doesn't make another point from here and Zach wins, Zach's worst split though is 17-3. So right now Zach has secured 3 points for his team, guaranteed no matter what. Karen has secured at least 6 points or 7 points. I'm sorry, for her team no matter what. Samantha Lamont, great question here. Let me refresh and see, 'cause I don't remember. With one exception here, it's listed online as of 2:25 p.m. So we got a little over a half hour left until sudden death. The exception to that is for team Stroke 'em Dead and Chip Shots. Their sudden death is 2:35, so 10 minutes later. Where'd she? Oh,
Who are you looking for? Is Kelly?
no, Samantha
Oh.
Lamont was literally just beside. She's been here like this whole time.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Yeah,
You're
she
right.
was
Yeah,
just
she was
over
sitting
here.
right there, yeah.
I was wondering because I was sitting there laughing at the fact that I'm calling it out on stream too, but instead of just looking at her and showing her the screen.
Is that
Already.
her right there in the middle?
Yeah, she might be down further supporting the teams.
She playing today? You playing today, Samantha?
I don't know if she is.
I know Logan and Justin are down there at the end. Cancel Christmas. Is she on Cancel Christmas?
No, Cancel Christmas isn't in this one.
Okay.
They're out of it, but we got the runs is in this right now on
Oh,
tables
okay.
1 to
so we got
7.
the run. Sorry, not Cancel Christmas.
Cancel Christmas was in it. They just decided to cancel playing. Cancel showing up.
Oh,
for that
that's
one.
right. No. What happened was everybody else was on another team, so
Yeah.
they decided against that one. So
Yep.
'cause everybody else is playing on different teams, and it gets rough when you're that good, apparently. There's Christian Daniels. Come on, brother. Come on, buddy.
There's Mr. Arm Wrestling Champ of the World. He still doesn't want none of these guns here, baby. He sees me flexing too. He knows I'm making it up.
None of that.
He's got some more of his shooting fluid though. That shooting fluid helped him out a little bit yesterday.
Looks like you got a nice little haircut too. Looks good, brother. Well, I think I always see you with a hat is the thing.
Yeah.
So the haircut looks good. I left it in the car. Got you. Oh, jeez. We're not gonna put that on the live stream, but
Oh no, I will put on the live stream the fact that he leaves his car because I will tell you
Oh,
this much. And
yeah.
I mean this from the bottom of my heart, by the way. There will be one person in this entire pool hall you will never catch risking, drinking, and driving, and it's Christian Daniels.
Yeah.
Always. And guys, I do want to offer too as well. If you're ever in that predicament here, I love you guys as fellow players and friends and neighbors of this wonderful pool community we are. Please understand, there are plenty of us here that would be more than happy to drive you home.
absolutely. Great, solid defense there by Zach, leaving Karen stuck behind 2 balls and really not what.
That is a nice leave.
Yeah.
Karen doing her little dance to figure out what she's going to do about the 4. I like that. A little shoulder dance.
And absolutely, I'll offer the same thing, Tim. If I am sober, which most of the time I am, I will absolutely take you home.
What a hit.
or-
No.
Oh no!
Why? Why? I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
Or I will purchase you an
Disappointed.
Uber. Like I tell my true friends, I would rather talk to you in the morning than to read about your obituary, and that's
Yeah.
100% true to me.
Yeah.
Like in this community, we have enough, people dying from natural causes and unnatural causes that we don't need, somebody to ruin their life on that. So.
Bingo. Yep, we love you guys.
Yeah.
So if you get anything across, we love you. Don't risk the biscuit.
Exactly.
Nah,
It's not worth it, and you know what? There is absolute times to have a good time and get a little intoxicated and have some adult beverages yourself and get a ride home. And it's that simple. Just
And
get a ride home.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, get a
There
ride
we go.
home. It's that easy.
Oh, that's so funny. My favorite phrase that we use in the pool community is like, I got a drinking team with a pool problem.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
It is good.
I have a drinking team with a pool problem.
Drinking team with a pool problem. Professional drinking team with a pool problem there.
Well, Zach tried the defense again there. Karen may be out here, and this may be it. She needs, all that's on the table, basically? Yeah, she needs all that's
4
on the
points,
table. Yep. So it would technically be 5, but if she can make these, which I think she has the run out, you go 6, 7 goes in the top, 8 goes in the side, and then
She can use some bottom here and pull right on over. Oh, she
a
hit it.
little
She hit it so
hard.
good. Yeah, she smacked it.
yeah, she did
She
not
did
tap
not tap it. Yeah.
She definitely smacked it that time.
I mean, here's the deal, though. They're living up their team name. They're doing one or the other.
Correct.
So, there's that. So,
There absolutely is. So at least they're living the team name.
Going for the bank. Clips the 9 in the process here. Actually sets up a 7-9 combo.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Zach takes a 7-9 here just to
He
get the
has
rack
to,
back.
unless he just decides to play defense and just leave it there. But I don't. I mean,
That doesn't go back in the bottom right-hand corner?
I don't like that. It's risky.
Too risky for the
Yeah.
biscuit? Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm taking the points here because it should be easy. Yeah.
As long as he doesn't scratch. Come on, Zach. Zach is smacking it, apparently.
He is. He smacked that one instead of tapping it there. They're both living up to their dealio here. Let me check Miss Chelsea here.
What is everybody doing today? Anybody out by the pool? Anybody enjoying life? Or is everybody just kind of listening to us and doing adult stuff like laundry or cleaning the house, the not so fun stuff? And Aaron and PJ on here. You know, I haven't seen any comments from you two. You guys on here listening to us?
Sorry, I had to mess with. They were talking about something over there, and she was like, "I hope that didn't go on the live stream." I was like, "I already told the whole live stream every bit of what you just said." She's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yes, she did. I heard everything.
Oh,
I
I heard everything. I didn't hear nothing.
I asked the
Yeah,
chat, what's everybody doing today? Seeing if everybody's
a good
just
question.
adulting, cleaning, and working, or we got people out by the pool.
I have got to get before tomorrow, probably afternoon when wifey and kiddos get back home. I got to do some floor cleaning. I got to do the dishes. I got to do the towels. And I got to take some trash out. So I got a lot of homework to do tomorrow.
Oh, the Chewini puppies! Oh,
Nice.
nice. Jay and I are at a rodeo.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Oh, redo a room.
Oh, redo. I read rodeo. Oh, wow.
I
gotta
heard
stop
you say
reading some of
rodeo,
that.
and then I read it. I'm like, hold on, wait a second.
Redo a room at his grandma's. Hopefully, it's not too much work. Just moving stuff. You're not talking about like actually pulling up the floors and painting walls and stuff, are you, Jessica?
Rachel says, I feel called out. I'm actually doing laundry on the YouTube side. You are not called out, my dear. We won't talk about the fact that I have not done laundry. And I was down to my last towel. And we have probably like 20 towels.
Yeah.
So there's a pile of towels in my house that are begging to be done.
Floors, walls, everything. Ooh, Jessica, please be careful. Y'all don't hurt yourselves too bad. Rachel, I didn't come in this morning to do the first stream because I live in an RV, so I woke up to do my laundry this morning. So that's actually what I was doing. So don't feel called out too bad because I literally had to set an alarm to make sure that I went and did laundry and then come up here and hang out for a little bit.
There you go.
So yeah, don't feel called out. Just ask what everybody's doing, just trying to get the chat live. But yeah, Jessica, please, you and Ty, please be careful. Don't get too sore. And, have a couple of adult beverages tonight when you're done. I feel y'all deserve it. So
Long shot here, shooting off that rail. I like the, yeah, look at that. I like the level that she was at. You saw how very level she was.
Yep.
I think, honestly, guys, I think that's where the replay just as a teaching moment. A lot of us tend to jack up on the shot. Look at how low she is. And, I mean, she just barely raised up enough to deal with the rail itself. Mm-hmm. Very stern stance with her bridge hand. And using the solid wood of the rail here to really get a hold of it. She shot that extremely well. That's a tough long shot. And she's down to needing one.
One ball. What's that split right now if it ends right now?
Let's see. 23 as a 6.
Yeah.
16-4.
A 16-4 again.
Potentially a second 16-4 might make it 8-32 going into matchup number 3. That's already
How many more does Zach need? Let's talk about that. What does he need to get to the next split?
That for the next split is just 1.
Okay, perfect. So this is where, like I said, guys.
Or no, I'm sorry. Oh. He is in the 1 spot. He needs 5.
He needs 5. Ouch.
Yeah, he's got to really fight for the.
Oh, that's probably gonna be the end all be all.
Yeah.
I will, as soon as that racks up, I'll go run over there and get an updated score over there so we can update it. And you talk to them about this win here because I'm assuming Karen's not gonna scratch.
Yeah, I'm actually already marking it here. There we go.
That's fine, Karen. It is currently 10-9 JT. And we got a 6-6 rate, so 46 each. So pretty close match, so we should have a good one here.
Barry on the YouTube side, it is. It's hilarious that you asked that of how the game's going with JT and Jason. We have swapped over to it 10-9. Thank you, Mr. Jose Cordero, for the support on the live stream.
Always, always. Now let's see. Let's time them here. So Karen's match just got done about a minute ago. So this is the problem, and I'm not gonna say problem. This is what we talk about when like things like sudden death come up and stuff like that. Try to get your players as quickly to the table as possible, so that you don't have to play a lot of matches to sudden death. And so, you know, it's now 156. Let's see how long before we get a match going over there. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to say, like, hey, you know, if we have this game plan going, be allowed to do a little better or be a little quicker.
Hold on, is this from the break?
Yeah.
Nice break. Look at that.
We made the 8. So the 6 and the 8 are missing.
6 and 8, yeah. But I mean, look at that. He might end up in this early if he can get back upfield. The 2-9 combo goes.
It does. I'm wondering if he
he's
can get
gonna
over
be
here though, and no, I don't think
he's
you can
gonna-
run
he's
this
gonna be
out,
forced to
can
do
you? Yeah, I don't think you can run that out there. So yeah, take a second. Thank you, sir. Got me a little water, y'all. No, nothing, no adult beverages yet. So just water. All right, so just talking about who they're trying to put up, but.
Yeah, that's why I gotta wait for just a moment, guys. Y'all aren't missing any action right this very second in time.
What did Kai say careful for? What do you mean by that, Ty?
I think I'm saying careful because of she said the floors be his job, or his job. I'm sorry, and
I'm
she's
the
the
painter.
painter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes, please be careful, sir.
He said, "How am I ever careful?" Is what he was saying.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
ever careful. Oh, got you. I mean, Ty, I've seen you be careful on the table. most of the
Yeah.
time. Nowhere else, though. All right, it looks like Miss Chelsea's getting her sticks ready for the other table, so it looks like she'll be going up for FBRD. Ooh, I don't think he's got that 2-9 combo. What do you think here? Just made the 1.
Yeah, he's supposed to just carry him off.
Oh,
Oh man,
missed it.
I'm surprised.
I think he's shooting a little fast, which is one thing he said he likes to do, but at the same time, take your time. Nobody's in a rush that much. Looks like the other match is going to be Senior David and Miss Chelsea. So that should be a 3-3, or is he a 4 now? He might be a 4. It's been a little while since
David is a 3,
Oh, is he 3 also? Okay.
and you said Miss Chelsea is 3, right?
Yeah, definitely know it. I mean, unless they both went up. I mean, we can look just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 3-3.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
let me
just
do a little check of the double here.
a little checky check. I'm not mad about
Yep,
that.
Chelsea's a 3 as well.
Used to play with them both over at 9-ball, or against them both over at 9-ball when I was over there. So they would be in my bracket to play, unfortunately, because they both shoot good. JT with the scratch here.
Jason got the 2 ball here. Tried for the 3 if I saw correctly, and JT just tried for the 3 here. So ball in hand back to him.
Yep.
That's JT rhythm there. I like that, TJ.
JT rhythm. Rhythm is a dancing.
Oh Lord.
Or this is the rhythm of the night. Which you want to go? Which ADHD?
This is
Which
the night. Dancing free until the morning light. Oh.
Just so we keep up on the other table, David did win the lag over there. So.
Nice. Look at that. That's really good, Jason.
Would you have taken it there, or would you put
Yeah.
it in the side pocket here and then?
I probably went for the side pocket, but the way he pulled back on that again, I like doing following stuff better than I do bottom. I do use bottom when necessary.
Okay.
Like you'll definitely see me bring in like bottom left and bottom right from time to time for getting key ball back upfield. But if I can use any sort of force follow or top on it, like it's way better.
Gotcha. Still trying to figure out my English. I upgraded that. Oh, and he missed the 9 combo. Interesting. All right.
So inside and outside English, when we're using those terms here, depend upon where the pocket is that you're shooting. So in this case, if you use left and he's shooting at a 7, that is inside English. If he's using right, he's outside.
Perfect. That's
So
a great way to explain it.
hitting the cue ball into this and then using left, he's aiming the English towards the pocket, so it's going inside towards the pocket.
Hit that a little hard.
He did.
Oh, and David decided to take it off the table. That's a scratch, technically, so I think it's Chelsea's break. Yeah, right? He
Well,
hit
the rack has not been struck.
Oh, okay, so even though you hit the cue ball off the table?
Yeah, the rack has not been struck.
Okay, okay.
So
Good rule calling. I didn't know.
it's still yours.
All right, JT, nice out, JT. Nice out.
So it should be 16-13. Still a nice close matchup here between these two. One dead on the rack here. We'll see if we get a a score confirmation.
Looking over to Trey.
16, 13?
13 or 14?
16, 13.
13? Okay. We got it right.
Thank
We are
you, Miss
right. We
Maggie.
got it. Thank you, Miss Maggie. Hello, hello. How are you? Good
How
to
my
see
dear?
you.
Love Miss Maggie. She's good.
This is a super close match, so I like it. I enjoy it.
TJ, I will say that, yes, JT does shoot faster, less time to overthink shots. I have found that to be a benefit. There is a certain amount of time for me, and there's almost like a perfect rhythm, which, I mean, it makes sense. You start to see all these rhythm players and stuff like that, too. But I agree. There is a amount of time that if I'm down on a shot for too long that I'm already thinking of the like, should I do it this way? And what I've found, by the way, one of my favorite things to do and what has been helping me whenever my teams call timeouts, because for some reason or another, some of my teams are a little intimidated with me being the captain. I'm putting this in air quotes. Can you see this? But
I
me
can.
being the captain,
Yeah.
right? And keep in mind, I'm a 4-5. Oh, not in the right-hand side pocket. No go. And wanting to call timeouts on me, I look at him, I'm like, hey, like, I'm not the person I used to be years ago to where I would get grumpy pants about time. I was like, call timeouts on me, please. And so what I've started doing now is I will use my cue to kind of point of like, I'm hitting here, I'm trying to leave the cue ball here. And like that way I'm kind of giving them already an idea or insight into my brain of what I'm thinking of doing, especially if I'm stuck between two shots. And that has helped out tremendously because like Ben has now really come up to me quite a bit now. He's like, hey, he's like, you know, I see you're kind of looking at both. Or one of my favorite people of all time is Jimmy. And Jimmy has been really great about it because I literally have called a couple timeouts on myself and he's called them on me as well. And I'm like, look, like I just need confirmation. I see both options. I'm leaning this way. Am I an idiot right now? Like, just tell me if I'm being an idiot. And he'll be like, no. He's like, trust yourself, follow this. And like, there's been 3 times this past session that I can fully remember the situations that Jimmy has told me to do something and just trust him completely. And because I put my faith in understanding that he knows this game better than I do, good out, by the way.
That's that, yeah.
Because I know he knows this game better than I do and shoots at a very higher level than I do. Because I put my faith in it, I just try to interpret and understand what he's telling me to do each time as the best of my ability and go in and execute. I don't care if I can see it or not. There are times where he's told me to do things. I'm like, I can't see what you're trying to get me to accomplish. But we only have a minute. He can't always break down the physics of everything for me, right?
What's exactly going to happen? And
yeah.
Well, there's 3 things I'll say about that. Number 1, I just don't think when I shoot.
Yeah.
It makes it easier. Probably why I'm still 3. Number 2.
Jose's like, no thought process at all.
Exactly.
Which ball's next ball?
Yeah. Right, exactly, right. That's why I like 9 ball instead of 8, because I literally don't think, I just shoot. No, on a serious note, though, yeah, you should never be, and you know, the funny thing is I'm a 3-3 captain, and don't be scared of calling a timeout on me, absolutely.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, one of the best timeouts I've had recently, I was playing a 7 in 8 ball, and the 7 was undefeated, and my 3, Marlena, she called the timeout on me, and I literally would have given him his first loss if I would have remembered what to do after the first ball. I hit the first ball. There was 3 balls still left on the table. Hit the first ball. I was supposed to go after the 2 that was in the corner that was blocking his shot a little bit, and then take the 9. I hit the 9 instead and messed up, so lost that match. But again, it was you know, another 3, giving a 3 a timeout and said just do this, 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 and you'll win and you'll beat a 7. Give him his first loss of the year, and you know, but that's why I'm still a 3. Exactly why, because sometimes I just forget. There's Ian.
There he
is. Hello.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Roy can't.
The last thing, too, I'll say about timeouts, being a captain and taking timeouts and calling it on people instead of, you know, because sometimes, and this is what I tell my team all the time, and Rachel will definitely defend me in this, you know, a timeout is not for when you're in trouble. A timeout should be before you get in trouble. And there's sometimes when a 2 or 3 or even a 4 is looking at the next 2 shots, but not that 3rd shot. And then they get in so much trouble, they're like, okay, now you got to get me out. Well, now it's too late.
Yeah.
But if you had taken that timeout two balls ago, I could have told you, make this one, then play defense here, and now you're no longer in trouble. So, but the other thing on that is a timeout is just a suggestion. It is not a you must do. So don't forget that.
Sometimes it is a you must do. Nope. I'll argue this one here.
Okay, go.
I'll absolutely argue this one. There have been times when there's only one absolute shot that you need to go after. There's nothing wrong with asking them which way they want to go, but there's one absolute shot they need to go after to have a level of success that you're trying to help them with. And there's sometimes that it is a must do. Now, with that being said, I don't think that's a 24/7 situation. This ain't like the 7-Eleven or Quickie Mart I know where it's always open. I do think there are those times when it is a lock stock. You've got to do it this way. It's the only way you're going to succeed with this. You've got to. And then there's those times that I think it's very important, which is the majority, to where I think, to Jose's point here, and correct me if I'm misquoting what you're trying to say, But I think if you're able to ask them, like, hey, which 2 ways you're thinking? Okay, you're thinking this way. Let's see about how I can help you accomplish it this way to boost your confidence in what you're already thinking about. Am I saying that right based on what you're?
Uh, that is a great point. No, that it was not what I was specifically talking about. So when
Okay.
I say timeout or a suggestion, I am saying that if I walk up to the table and you say, this is what I want to do, and I look at you and I say, that's a bad idea because of this. Here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And you decide to take that first shot. That's a good learning experience. So again, it's on the shooter to take the shot, no matter
is.
what, at
It
the end
is.
of the
It
day.
is.
That's
Yeah.
why I said timeout. So yes, what you're saying is absolutely true and absolutely a beautiful way of saying it is, if a higher rank or even somebody who sees something, and I'm going to go in the ranks. If somebody sees something different than you do,
Yeah.
because you're either opening up the balls or you're going to scratch or anything like that, and they see it before you do, and they come and give you a timeout,
Yeah.
and you decide to go against that, just remember that as a learning. Like, okay, so I did that, now the guy has, I've literally told my players before, that's a 4-point difference. If we would have played defense like I screamed at you to do, and when I took a timeout and said, hey, let's play defense here,
Yeah.
then you have now a ball in hand and you've got 2 points. But instead, you opened up those balls, and he just ran 4 outs. That's a 6-point swing, actually. So,
Oh,
that's
no.
scratch. So that's all.
Major points on the board for JT here.
And like you said, you get a minute, so it's not really like a teaching lesson, but what is a teaching lesson is allowing that person who thought of the other way to do it and then see that they made a mistake. And hopefully they get better from that. Sometimes they don't, and that's okay too, and those players will remain those players, but there are a lot that, even, like I said, my example of Marlena, if I were to remember to hit that out, I would have beaten, our top-ranked guy who was, like I said, 7-0 or 9-0, I would hand him his first loss.
Yep.
And so that's awesome as a 3 to come up and give a 7 their first loss of the year. So.
By the way, I want to give a shout to TJ with what he said earlier in the conversation here. This was a moment ago from us, but we've been on a rant here between each other.
A little bit.
He said, and he was referring, I'm assuming, back to JT's shots and the amount of time, and he says it's one of the reasons why you should have complete confidence in your game and stroke, and it is too. There are plenty of times where, like, when I start to question if I should do or not here, I do have to learn from the experience of taking the wrong shot, and I'm like, that shot, Tim. Like, you know that you knew this was going to happen. You knew this was going to be the end result of what you went after. So it's definitely true. If you can get to that gut instinct of trusting that initial luck, and even if it takes, like I've seen somebody too, where they will chalk and walk the table, and even if they already had an initial shot, they'll get back down and still do so, but they'll take that just extra second to walk just to double check and feel more confidence. What a break again!
What a break, man!
That's gracious.
Crushing the break. Sorry.
No, you're good, man. This is, again, another 2-ball break, and he's got eyes again right there on the 1. He has the ability to get to the 2 as well.
He can actually. I'm not going to say it yet because it's a little early, but this is nice spread, I'll say.
It is a nice spread for a potential,
don't say the word yet.
potential
Don't say
BNR. Potential BNR.
Don't say it. Come on.
It's not jinxing. If I say he's going to, that's jinxing.
Okay.
I just said he has the potential. The potential is there.
Got a nice little spread here.
The storm clouds are in the sky.
And that's
Slow
why
down.
we don't say it.
I think he's got a little room on it. I think he's got a little room.
Okay.
That's a tough
one, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
If he could have been further left, I think he would have been.
I think,
on the left-hand side of the 5-ball there would have been nicer.
I tend to agree with you. Yep. I think he's thinking the same thing too. Just a quarter of an inch to the left, and he's in that BNR way. So.
I was gonna say, he might. I was wondering if he could throw this a little bit with some right from outside here, but no, he's gonna go. He's looking to see going up for round 1.
Looks like he's gonna try to kick at it, like you said. Yeah.
The problem is if he goes kicks on the left hand long rail here, so it comes from the left hand side, and that looks like most obvious. It could actually carry him its happy butt right up in that top left hand corner pocket. It sounds weird, but you could absolutely hit off that 2 and then collapse right on over to that top left hand corner pocket. But I think he still can see enough of it. He's got to. He's aiming at it. Yeah.
Not a terrible leave either.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
We'll take that. Guys, just a reminder, too, as well, I'm pretty sure all divisions have 1 more week of play for all the regular divisions.
1 more week than playoffs.
1 more week of play, yeah. So then we got, obviously, playoffs should be the week after, and then normally the week after that will be the start of the next session.
Yeah, August 5th is what we're looking at right now.
Yeah,
so Lightning Billiards is looking for teams and players. So and actually, funny enough, we actually need high-ranked players there.
Oh,
we
that's
only
nice.
have 1-6 and 1-7 in 8-ball.
Oh, I can be king of the castle over there.
I thought you said something different. King of the castle. Gotcha. I thought you said something way different than that.
Oh, Lord. I don't even want to know because I can't fathom, but it's all good.
No, I lie. Actually, no, there's a couple of them. But legit, there are maybe 5 high-ranked players, anything over what I would consider high-ranked, anything over 6.
Yeah.
So I think there is maybe 5. So, so we're looking for players and And like I said, getting Friday night started. That's at Blanding. However, there are plenty. So if you're on whatever side of town, it doesn't matter. If your friends are on whatever side of town, get with Mike and Kelly. We will make it work. I promise you that. And JT came over and said an explicit because he knew hanging that thing up.
No,
really
he
hurt
came
him.
over saying he was being a donkey.
Hey, donkey. I needed to be a little more Shrek-like. A little
Right.
more like,
And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Oh, man. Yeah, I like the fact that y'all are going to do Friday nights. So I know Beaches Cue Ball has a really successful Friday night division, and I'm fairly certain, I don't want to misspeak, but I'm fairly certain theirs is 9-ball only as well.
Correct, yep. And so is 9-Ball Heaven.
Yeah.
9-Ball Heaven actually has the most teams. They had, when I left there, because I went there to go to Landing, we had 18 then, and then I think it's down to 16 now, but they had the most.
That's huge. Wow.
I think I play at Cue Ball Beaches right now till, August 5th, basically. And we have...
And then you're going back home.
Yeah, and I'm going to be in my home.
that.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
That's. I think I'm safe to say that Blanding Billiards is your home pool hall, right, for you?
It is.
This is mine for me, OG Cue Ball.
Yeah, I am the league rep out there, so yes, it is my home.
Yep.
I do love it. I love the tables. I love the atmosphere now. I mean, it's gotten way, way different than when I first went in there, and
I'm
it's
just
a good time.
stoked that they got diamonds, and I'm more stoked at the fact that it was such a big deal that it was literally on Jacksonville APA's TikTok, like, and on the Facebook page like that. I love the fact that Jacksonville APA was a part of that.
Right. Now, what I do have to say, Tim, and I'm going to call you out just a tad bit. I know it's tough, but I need to get you over there and play you on a match or two.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm so down.
At any point in
100%.
time, you just let me know when you are free, because I know you got more of a schedule than I do. And
We'll bring the cameras too.
okay, perfect. I would love that. He's going to kick my behind just because I'm talking about it. But
No,
I don't know.
no.
I might have an advantage. I like to play on the 7-footers, so I might have a tiny bit of an advantage.
No, I play on 9s.
Yeah.
Sevens are easy for me.
Great. I'm going to get destroyed.
I
But
say
you know
that-
what, though?
I-
We're
I
going to
say
live
that.
stream and have a great time with it.
Yeah.
JT, come on, buddy.
Should have went for that.
Yep.
Yep.
Donkey again. Stop donkeying it. Hey, but at least it's close. 26-27 as it sits right now, so he's
I'm
still
one
in it.
off though in
You are?
some way. Yeah.
All right, let me go find out. I'll be right back.
Thank you, brother. Sorry to ask that, but the math ain't mathin'. It is a good close match, though. I will say that much for sure. Guys, I hope you guys are all enjoying the live stream. Let me know how the audio is coming through as well. I've added in a new voice filter, so that way the mics are cutting off whenever we're not talking, so that way there's not a lot of extra background noise whenever we're done talking and speaking. And hopefully you guys are getting a little bit more sound through your end, because I can turn things up and hopefully not have as much music coming through.
I want to try one. Yeah? They look good. I'm going to do all the marinara. Won't double dip ever. Yeah, I'm good. Not as tasty yet.
So they're Jose's enjoying some mozzarella sticks that are wrapped in a croissant wrapping instead. It was a accidental buy from OG Cue Ball, so they had them and asked a couple of us if we wanted them, which is interesting. Yeah, Jason is running away with this right this second, man. Good run. I'd love to see a good defense here, too. I think he can really hold that cue ball pretty much right where that 4 is and send the 4 on its happy way. Oh, I think Jose called it better than I did. I saw you pointing over there to the left of 9. That's what you were saying, do instead? Yeah, Jose called it better than I did. Nice call. Rachel said, sounds good here. I'm about 46% volume and not really getting any background noise. Perfect, Rachel. Thank you for that feedback. I appreciate you. JT responds in kind here because the extra bump off the 5.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. All right, yeah. If you're
Those are
over here
nasty.
at OG Cue Ball, you gotta eat those. Those are delicious. It's definitely not healthy, but it is tasty. I had a croissant wrapped or cheese wrapped croissant. I mean,
A croissant?
croissant. What could be bad about that? But yeah, they are pretty tasty for me. So.
Ooh.
All right,
That's-
JT, come on.
That's not a bad leave, though. I think I'd hit it kind of full and try and lay the cue ball up here, but send the 4 on all the way down, just straight down. Maybe it comes off just a little bit, but I'm gonna try to send it right on down.
You don't like the combo? You're not a
No,
combo guy,
I
are
don't.
you?
I just feel like it's further away. He didn't feel like it was further away.
Well, he felt like did he get it?
I just feel like I would have sold the farm had I done it. That's the only problem with those shots with me. As I start questioning, and I think back to like 2 times I've done it before, and I'm like, I just left everything hanging.
All right, Mr. Weber says he can barely hear us, so yeah, we gotta adjust a little bit.
Is
Thanks,
anybody
Steve.
else on Facebook having that issue by chance? Now, don't mind that you keep hearing the audio cut out after we get done speaking, but you should still hear us.
Yeah, we're trying something a little new here so that you don't get a lot of the background. You get mostly us, but yeah, you shouldn't have to turn your volume up ridiculously. I had my volume. I was on YouTube on the way over, and I had my volume all the way up, along with my car's volume all the way up, and I could barely hear JT and them.
I will say it is on a phone-by-phone basis, though, guys. I have seen people literally with iPhones and Androids of different models, and both come up to me with their phone, and one sounds like I'm quiet as a mouse, the other one sounds like I'm roaring like a lion out of nowhere because I'm too loud, so it does vary.
That is a valid point. I do have an iPhone, so maybe it's that.
The only ones I feel real bad about are YouTube, because sometimes when we're too quiet on YouTube and then magically in the middle of it, it pops up an ad for them, and you'll be like, all right, guys, they're going to take the 9-ball next. And next up, coming up, blah, 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 and like just screaming in your ear, and you're like, I didn't need to know about dog food that loudly. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, okay, I'll buy my dog some food. Jeez,
Yeah.
that's way too loud for this.
Way too loud.
Little bump on the table. That scared me and Tim both. Me and Tim both had the look.
Was that Mr. Sundeep Prasad?
It was, and he's
I'm going to come at him like a spider monkey, Mr. Fellow Vegas friend.
well,
Him and I are on team Hot Pockets.
Hot Pocket.
For the captain's tournament.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yes. You
Yeah,
guys are
buddy.
going to Vegas.
That we are.
Yeah.
25-38. Jason has now booked it.
Yeah, I think this, and I'm not trying to say it's done, but I think this whole thing might be almost done.
Let's
That's
see
16-4 on both the first ones.
It's
really
a
tough to come back.
16-4 right this second, too.
Yeah, that makes it over, right? Because 50, yeah. Well, no, where are they
It'd be at
points?
48-12.
Yeah.
It'd be almost over, but it means they only got to get to 50, so you literally have to 20-0 them in one and 19-1 them, or 20-0 them in the other. You can't let them get to 19-1s. 9 on the snap.
Did we
Anything
get
else?
It? Did we get it? I don't know. He's in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Just the 9 on the snap. It's a little special patchy patch.
Yes, he does. Another high-level tournament patch there. Let's see if I caught the instant replay of it. I might have waited too long. Nope, got it right in time. 9 in top left-hand corner pocket. Congrats, Jason. Well done, sir. 25-40. The race is 21-6. No, if it ends this way, I'm not saying it will, but if it does, we do need to find out what the score is of Miss Chelsea's match, because if the other player has already secured more than 2 points, it is over.
Gotcha.
So if it is in favor of Chelsea winning 17-3, for example, then it's mathematically it's over.
Right.
It'll be a do not finish.
Now we'll move players from the other tables onto these tables, right?
That was a joke. As the tournament progresses, yes, but not during this round.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm talking about this round.
What we'll do is when this round is over, we'll, of course, end the live stream early, and then we'll bring it up when the next round starts, which will actually be the quarterfinals. Yes, the next round is the quarterfinals, which...
Oh, it looks like we have an update already.
Yeah, it looks like team... Oops, my bad. Moved on, and they'll be playing the winner between Stroke 'em Dead and Chip Shots. Let's see here. Anything on the break?
1, 2, nope. Looks like all of them are on there.
All of them on there. Robert says line clear here. John says here in front. All right, thank you. Steve Weber, what no good are you up to nowadays, by the way?
No good.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can ask him that on stream, actually. I don't know if he can type a lot of that out.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if he's allowed to.
Steve Weber's like, I'm not getting indicted in
right.
in 8 different counties. What you talking about? No good.
Steve, say hello to your wife and beautiful children. Your awesome children, I should say. Beautiful, whatever. Say hello to the whole family. And of
say
course,
hello to all your friends.
Exactly. Oh, they're so awesome.
Walk on the Wild Side via the YouTube channel says, hi all, and chat, hello. Welcome to the
Who
stream.
is Walk on the Wild Side? Do you know?
I don't know.
Hello, Walk on the Wild Side. Shane says, keep
Oh,
it up, Jason. We got apparently some fans over here of that side. Jason's shooting good. He hadn't missed much. Man, you would think that I've had a couple drinks. I swear it's only been water.
You're good. Walk on the Wild slide, I'm sorry. Quick question, are you on our Jacksonville APA YouTube or are you on my YouTube, The Voice of Jacksonville Pool? And welcome. Glad you're joining in for being a newbie to U.S. Pool. Welcome to 9-Ball.
You actually came in on one of probably the funnest days because this is a straight up for cash, high level, and these players have basically either won out their division twice or there's special ways to get in here. So these are some of the best team build-ups. So.
Now that's debatable there, saying you're on the better side of the pond now. I love saying that joke all the time.
I mean, listen, but you guys play snooker over there is all I got to say. So, and funny thing here, I'll give you a quick little thing. Mike gave me my first snooker. I'll call it a lesson, but it was more of a beating. So I think the only reason why I was able to get his score closer, this is closer, was because he had a very difficult shot that I made him take like 4 or 5 times before he finally hit it right. And it's -3 points every time you foul. So I think the final score ended up being something like 54 to -6 or 57 to -6. Yeah, it was a beating. It was a bruising.
Oh, Lord.
You can be biased. That's okay. You can say you're from the other side of the pond or the right side of the pond, however you want to say it. The question is, where are you going to play pool at in the U.S.? Because we've got plenty of places for you. He's got the 9? Oh, he's hanging in the pocket. I thought he had it.
Would have loved to have seen it.
I would have too. Snooker is a whole different kettle of fish. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with snooker.
Yeah. Oh no, it definitely is, and I never played it before, and so the one of the captains and really good people here, Mike Moore, he decided.
Great shot, JT.
Yeah, that was again. He decided to break out his new snooker cue, and I said, you know what, I'll play in some snooker. I've never played before, but hey, why not? And
unless Ash has changed it, by the way, when he was on the live stream just a moment ago, Ash's cue was a snooker cue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He plays pool with a snooker cue. That's
that's the reason why you'll see him use English in almost all of his shots in some form or fashion. He is very, very English heavy independent.
Okay.
Center ball is not within within his will well.
His grasp.
And respectfully so, like he does very well with it.
Yeah,
like,
he's like I said, a high level 5, probably close to being a 6 at some point, and just a good shot and a good guy. So that's cool. You can play with whatever stick you want as long as you can shoot pool and have a good time.
JT,
and really, it's more have a good time and shoot pool.
Get these 3 points.
Yeah, he's overthinking this. I think, like TJ said, I think this is one of those where you just need to get down, shoot it, because that 5 goes in the 9 no matter pretty much anywhere you're at. Yep, perfect. There you go.
He was 1 point away from the next split, so this is important.
Okay.
So right now he has got it to a 15-5 split, and 32 points gets him to the next one.
Okay.
4 more dead, 2 more points for him. There we go. So now he's 2 points away from the next split. Very important. Very, very important here. Fight on back.
Yeah, you're
5'10", but still 5'10" is not bad.
5'10" is 2 inches taller than me, sir. So I'm 5'8" playing snooker. So
the question is, if you're playing on actual real regulated snooker tables, I don't blame you anyways, because it wouldn't matter if you were 6 feet. Like them tables are so crazy long. I last played on one up in Macon that was it was not a real snooker table. It was a 10-foot table though.
Yeah,
and it had the proper snooker felt on it with it, but it was because if I remember correctly, I think snooker tables might be a little longer. Don't quote.
I thought they were 10 feet, but
is it 10? I don't remember.
You keep talking.
But like it didn't matter. Like guy was 6'1" and still having to do these crazy stretches and stuff, and I'm like, well, I ain't the only one.
Snooker table size. It is now going to sudden death, so any tables that have not started, any matches that have not started.
Every ball's worth double.
Yep. Oh, wow. A full-size tournament one is actually a 12 by 6.
Yeah,
That is
I thought
huge.
it was, yeah.
That is insane. I'm 5'8" on a good day with my spine stretch, so that's a little rough.
And again, even if you were 6 feet, it's a 12-foot table.
Yeah,
it's still double the height. Like that's the reason why you'll see snooker players too, man. Their ability to play for shape and or get center table when they need to and stuff is gorgeous. Because if it's center table, at worst case you only have 6 feet in any direction.
To go. Yeah. Don't do that.
No.
Oh, that hurt.
It does.
What does he need? Another 5? Is that right?
Yeah, Jason should only need 5.
All right. They got the 1 here. 2 goes in the top corner. The 4 is the only, like, getting back to the 4 is the tough part. What is it doing here? Why is it not going? Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, he's a 6, so do your thing, but I would have taken it in the side over here, right?
he can do a couple things with this angle here, but I think he's going to try to get back up and over.
Okay.
I think some bottom right here should actually kick into it, kick off, and back down.
Okay.
Is what it should do. It should hook around that 7, I believe.
There's a high rank bringing out the stick, and I know you and JT were talking about it earlier, but...
Oh, you had to get around it, though.
Well,
He's still
he's
within the
got
window.
If you guys noticed, one of the things he did, which is another thing I tell my players on my team, is put the stick down. If you don't need to bring it back and draw it back and everything, do stuff crazy with it, if you're just trying to make a shot that's too long for you, put the stick down.
Yeah.
Once you have your angle, once you're good, put that stick down. There's no reason to hold that stick.
That bridge is dangerous for you.
You can move that bridge just a 1/4 of an inch, and you're throwing your whole shot off. So
The way you got to think about it is you're already dealing with an X and Y axis of your cue, and now you're going to add in the difficulty of an X and Y axis for your bridge.
yeah.
Right, and so now you're adding all that into the extra complication. Like, why are you adding all this extra, all I'm thinking is the meme where the lady is in the background. You see all the mathematical symbols going overhead. Like, that's what you're doing, right? That's literally what you're doing.
Yep. Now JT looks like he's going to go grab the bridge too, which makes sense. Makes perfect sense. And again, let's watch if JT does exactly what he says. He's got the room for it, so find your angle and then put the stick down. Exactly.
Yeah, it's down.
No reason to hold
Look at
on
that.
to it. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful.
I hate him so much.
I
hate
love
him so much.
Replay that. Replay that. Yes.
I can't believe he did it and then looked over here.
Yes. Replay that.
He looked right over here. I'm so mad at him. Oh my god.
Love you for that, JT. Love you for that. So if y'all didn't hear earlier. Oh.
Yeah. No. He did what I said. Is he took the palm of his hand and he set it right there in the middle and smacked it down and looked over it as he did it.
Because at the end of the day, you don't need that stick to be guided anywhere. If it's down there, it is just an extension of your arm. So you want that as straight and as not moving as possible. So absolutely, he did great there. So
yes, he did.
A little scratchy scratch. It looks like a little scratchy scratch. Yep. What do you do here? Do you take the 6 goes by the 8, so 6, 8, or 6, 7, 8, 9? I mean, or do you take the 6, 9 now?
No. You got room for that 6, and he needs points. I wonder if he can actually use a little extra, maybe some bottom right here. Definitely some bottom no matter what. He's going to kick into his left-hand long rail, and hopefully
what's end up over there? Okay.
Juke back over to the right-hand side.
Looks like some bottom left there. But he did exactly what you said, yep.
Yep. He just needed to finish up being on the right-hand side there.
Yeah. And that is a high-level 6 playing top of his game. He has been a 7 at one time, so and that is him playing not at the top of his game.
Yep.
I hate to say it like that, but
it's unfortunately true, though.
Yeah.
That sucks, though.
Gotta make the ball.
Man, he hit that hard.
Did he hit that one again?
Yeah.
What is going on? I mean, look at the name, right?
Yeah.
Tap it or smack. He just needed to tap that one. He smacked that one. Oop,
Man, it's rough.
Had a little explicit on the stream.
No, we're good. It didn't come through. Even though we can hear it, it didn't go through.
Want it watched, or are we looking for a watch here?
I don't know what just happened.
It's on the 8, so
Yeah, it's just frozen. But I thought. Okay, I was a little confused for just a second there. Yeah, all he's got to do is just thin slice into it, and he needs to be shooting upfield, in which he may end up hitting the 9 because of it. So he just needs to be aiming upfield.
And that 9 would actually give him
Slice
the win
it.
here. So if he hits this right, I mean, listen, it's tough.
Yeah.
Because you're on a ball, you're having to thin slice that and then get the 9 to go all the way up. But it can be done.
Landon, what's up, bud? Welcome to the stream, man. Walk on the Wild slide said some serious misjudgments. I would encourage you stay tuned, watch some more of the stream and stuff like that as well. You'll see here for APA, which is the American Pool Players Association. That's the pool league that we're a part of. You see the logo there, top right. You'll see the fact that there are different skill levels of players here. And so when we're saying a high skill level ranking, they are definitely on the higher end of the scale, but they're also a 6 out of a possible skill level 9. There's 3 other skill levels above them. And so even though there may be some misjudgments, it's to be expected to an extent. You're not gonna see perfect play. This is league play. Yeah. So it's 2:31 p.m. here on the East Coast. Landon, Mr. Jose Cordero is on the live stream, and This should be it unless I have the score wrong.
No, I think you got it perfectly. What's up, Landon? What's up, buddy?
Will you double check the score? Make sure JT got to. Well,
33.
actually, hold on. It may not matter here. Let me see if 33. No, it won't matter.
Okay.
It's a 14-6. So
It's a 14-6. So
play team score. 14 makes 46. 14. And then who we say was over here? It was what, Chelsea and David.
yeah, Chelsea and David. Sorry. Yep. Yes, sir.
We just need a score update on that
Chase.
one.
I'll put it, Mike up.
Yep.
Chase.
Thank you.
Got a score update right there? What do you need? What do you need? Oh, fun. What's the score update for the Chelsea David?
David's a 3, Chelsea's 3, 25.
Huh? 20 to 7? Got 20. Okay.
Yeah, it's 20. Huh?
No, I don't think so yet. It's 20 to 7. Just
Hold on,
27.
it may be. It may be.
Huh? It's over.
20. Yeah, it's over.
okay.
It's over. Yeah, it is over. Guys, we come back over to the second table here. Yeah, David has over 20. It is over. So, yep, the match is over. All right, guys, with that being said, Mr. Jose Cordero here joining in with me. Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. That's me. Love you guys. We're going to go ahead and end the live stream here. We will be back with more. Walk on the Wild Slide. I do like clean jokes here. Don't mind you putting those on the YouTube here. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. We will be back here in the next, let's see, it's 12:33. Yeah, probably roughly half hour is when it's estimated to start the next round, guys.
And why don't we do that reboot on the computer that you do sometimes so that you can, so we get the Facebook.
Yep, I'm definitely doing so. But yeah, we're going to end the live stream here, guys. So yeah, we'll see you here soon. Jose, you got anything else for him?
No, love, peace, and chicken grease. That's all I got.
Guys. Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
The voice of Jacksonville Pool.